I had a family member that worked with the company actually, and asked me if I'd like to get my real estate license, just to do. I thought at the time I was thinking I was going to work for the government and for IT, trying to get security clearances and do some cool programming job. And last thing I wanted to do was be a salesperson. I think salespeople are kind of looked down upon on society. You don't grow up as a kid and say, Mom, I want to be a salesperson. You say, I want to be a doctor, a lawyer, a business owner, but you don't really say, I want to be a salesperson. And so, I thought it was cheesy. As I got started taking the classes, I thought, you know what, you can make some real money in this. I saw how easy it looked for people that were making money. And I said, you know what, programming, maybe I can put that on the side right now. Let me try my hand here. The company that I went to my training, my school with, was at a Prudential office. I stuck with them. They actually paid me back for the classes, and I thought, okay, let me at least try with them. And I think it's good sticking with a big company when you're new, because at least you can always lean on that big name. People will trust that name more than, John Doe, new agent, especially when they're you may be investing their largest asset. Well, one of the things that I would say to a new agent is, this is a real job. In addition to that, this is a sales job. So knowing that you're getting into a profession where you're a salesperson, the biggest part of that is talking to people. So if you can talk to people every day, you're going to do great. If you're going to sit in your office and play on your computer, you might as well just stop now. My day starts with me getting into the office about 8:30, 9 o'clock. My schedule says that I should be there about 7:38, but I'm usually running a little bit late for various reasons. The way I have it set up is what I should be doing is not always necessarily what I'm doing, though. The way my job should be run is I should be getting in the office. First 2 hours is prospecting, is calling people that I know need to buy or sell. A lot of times what happens to most agents, and happens to myself quite a bit, is I get into the office and I have 3 or 4 voicemails, phone calls, deals falling apart, and I'm jumping on those, not so much worrying about what's going to keep me going here. Because if I spend all my time on fixing all these problems, at some point I'm not going to have any business to work on. The key is, getting into the office and bringing new business in first half of the day. Second half of the day will take care of itself. I do like to challenge myself. And when I say that, I mean, I like to put myself in a position where maybe I may not be comfortable, but where I can see myself grow. And I think that was the real challenge here, especially when you first get into the business. Everyone says, you know what, you're too quiet, you're too this or you're too that, you're not going to be good at it. I wanted to prove them wrong. Well, I think a key to succeeding in real estate is being able to outlast that next agent. I think the statistics are there's 550,000 real estate agents in California, and I don't know how many people there are in California, but it's a lot. So if you're just able to outlast that next agent, you're going to do okay. And when I say outlast, obviously you're going to have to do some sales where you can pay your bills, but the longer you can last, the more clients that you work, and sticking with repeat customers here, repeat clients, that's where your real business is going to grow, actually. I think the necessary qualities, maybe the backbone, is a lot of the analytical side stuff. Being able to schedule your day, being able to spend specific time on, say, prospecting, spend specific time on following up on those leads that you've made, and then having good customer service, obviously, is what's going to keep people coming back. But the bottom line, I think, is as long as you can stick to a schedule and put yourself on a plan, you're going to do well. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist here to make a lot of money. It's all about planning and sticking to it. Obviously, your natural sales guy who just talks to everyone and everyone loves that person, he's going to do well no matter what. But I think that the person that's going to plan, run real estate like a real business, they're gonna succeed. I like working with sellers because, sellers either need to sell or they don't. And when they need to sell, I'm your guy. Buyers, it's a lot more of an emotional game. Buyers on the commercial side is great, especially in this market right now. Plenty of opportunities out there, but I'd rather deal with things that make sense versus dealing with the emotional side. If you sell your own house, you see how much your real estate agent gets paid on this deal, right, and you think it's, they didn't do that much. It was easy. I guess the key is that, it's not so easy. And it's not so easy because most people are not willing to do the work. Now, if you're willing to do the work, and it's something that I struggle with every day, you can make sky's the limit.